Hello, Mrs. Slackness. I believe you've applied for the role of HR minion here at Mortis & Co. Haberdashery. So my first question would be, what's your approach to undead employee management?
Fear will keep them in line.
Ah, I see. Yes, very good response there. Well, I've no further questions. Mr. Ploppy, do you have anything else to add? Yes, I'd like to ask what your thoughts are on employment rights and worker well-being. Oh, just a little joke of mine. Well, I think I've heard enough. When can you start? And thus, a legend was born in the form of this rotten-faced HR manager. Anyway, welcome back to Disciple Sacred Lands Wheel of Mortis challenge with a very elaborate intro. But any reason to take the piss out of HR people. That's my motto. So, we are a little bit further into this mission number 3, uncovering quite a lot of the map and trying to basically wrestle as much control of the land as we can, really. My initial thoughts at this particular stage is that I have stretched our forces maybe a little bit too thin, pushing our HR manager all the way over into this side of the map, whereas I think there's quite a lot of shit going down in the heartlands. So my immediate strategy is probably just to bring Slutness back. Now I think we can potentially take this city on the way. There's not a huge amount going on here. It will depend on the missing and other shenanigans that will be going on, but it seems like a fairly surefire thing. I'm going to go for it. The elf ranges at the very least will go down quite quickly, and then we can just paralyze either these two or the Oracle Elf, which is, I believe, a healer. Let's jump straight into it. Oh, it's a good start. It's a less good start. Okay, so the healer is going to be healing 55 HP to all units. How much damage does he do? 65. Okay, so he's probably going to be the one we need to paralyze. It depends if... Yeah, we'll just see how this goes. We're going to have to deal some damage, though, initially. Okay. Let's see how the dragon gets on. Miss on the healer, that's not great. So I think we're going to have to paralyze this dude, otherwise we're going to lose the Templar permanently with the addition of Permadeath. And we're just going to have to just damage through the healing that the healer's going to do. Okay, thankfully the paralysis actually happened. Could have all been for nothing. Okay, we need all the next couple of hits to go through fine. Seems to be going alright. And the final paralysis on this dude. Excellent. I think we should be home and dry. Whoa, that was a little bit tricky. Simply because of the excellent initiative afforded to elves. I don't mind complimenting my enemy when it's due. There we go. Whopping 106 XP. Not far off getting ourselves our first Dark Lord, which is good. Oh, it's Mr. Sargle. A phantom revealed to me that he was slain east of here by giant spiders. His magical sword could not prevent his tragic ending. Is that basically telling us not to bother trying to get his magical sword because it couldn't prevent that? Who knows? So, we've taken the city, so we will eventually end up getting this Infernal Mana, which is great, because I think we managed to get a... Yes, we stole this spell. No, we purchased it, actually, like good undead folk. Other resource-wise, I'd like to get this gold mine back. Maybe go after that Infernal Mana as well, but this involves wrestling control back of our initial land, which is swarming with enemies at the moment. So, I think to help with that, I'm going to plop out. She's not called Aurangzeb? What's going on here? Plop out a Rod Planter because unfortunately, this has been taken by the Empire. I managed to glean that little bit of information just by accident. So we want to get that reclaim that gold mine nice and early. Could potentially send this royal planter down here to also grab this life mana as well, because I think we've got.
You will feel my power.
Oh, you're still alive. Oh, you go down there.
My prince.
As I was saying, I think we've got a staff which uses it. Yeah, Staff of Thunder, so we might as well play into that. Back at the home, we've got Slutula, which is looking pretty well buffed here. Well, not so much buffed. A nice starting roster for this episode. Question is, who do we go after now? We've got 2 dwarven rod planters. This is a level 3 at least. Tempted to go after the Empire one. Do I have a thief somewhere?
Yes.
We can get a spy in the eye. Okay, this is good. Just a simple old fighter there. So I might just traverse down here. Could potentially take this one in the meantime, but I think our priority is to grab this one, just to make it hard for this guy to get round and take that death mana. Let's do it.
Fresh blood at last.
Plus it's just generally less damage from these dudes as well. Rather hoping for a better initiative roll on the Templar, but didn't get it. That's fine. Okay, good. Oh, level up for Slutula. Not surprising considering the hefty amount of XP we got at the end of the last mission. Okay, I might do a little bit of thief walling here, just to make it super hard for this guy to get past and take that death mana.
Who dares?
I think that is everyone done for now though, other than a good old trusty skeleton. So let's keep summoning these boys in, just to keep uncovering more of the map. So I think it's proving to be... Oh, that was rather underwhelming. It's proving to be quite the advantage, revealing more of the map at this early stage. Granted, it does seem to be drawing out the enemy turns, but we can certainly get a better idea of what they're up to. Oh damn, who's that? Who's that? On, oh, it's on Slutula, isn't it? That's super sad. Leader's dead. Is that 100 damage in that spell? At least his Templars will be fine.
Darkness will come.
But I think that's his Spectres absolutely creamed, unfortunately. Can't find. I could have potentially ran from this, based on the fact he's warded against so much of this damage, but it's just drawing out the inevitable, really. So, stab a giant in the face instead. One of my favourite pastimes. Okay, that's making him go the long way around, which is good. So, with the Permadeath curse, I can't remember if I mentioned this before, but it's only really applying to units. If we applied it to leaders, then we'd be in a world of pain, let's face it. Considering, well, as we've seen, a leader can get pretty much zapped by one spell. I think probably based on that, we might as well give him some toughness, because I don't think we're going to really get much out of these. Artifacts have been banned for this mission. Arcane knowledge is rubbish, and all of our banners are being held by HR for nefarious purposes. Okay, we can get him back into the city, which is nice. So you get revived, you get dismissed, unfortunately. And I think I'm going to give him all the potions. We can't use them, but we might as well sell them, and he can be our little courier service. Place your ghost. So I'm going to lose that gold mine, but that's fine. Because, well, basically we can reclaim it as soon as it's gone. Really like to heal that Templar. That's going to cost us way too much, 164 gold. I mean, but it would allow us to continue the fight against the arachnids. It's going to be like double spider in there or something, isn't it? Something crazy like that. But at the same time, I do need to keep her moving. How far can you actually go? Okay. Gives us a good idea. We're going to have to end up fighting something on this landmass. So that let's just go for it. Let's heal those two. Don't have to worry about healing the back line. Whoa. Don't attack the first spider you see. Save yourself for now. I'll do this one just so she remains on the path. It's a bit more movement point efficient. Praying for a miss from the spider. It's not going to happen, but we can always hope. Main thing is that we get paralysed. There we go. Might see a Dark Lord here? Nope, not quite. One more fight. Ah, is that literally 2 XP away? Standard.
My prince.
Okay, now what can we do to make their lives a misery? Did they immediately find that spy? What an absolute disgrace.
As you request.
Okay, what we got here? Oh, that's fine. Nothing to worry about there. Can we heal you? Oh, it's going to get a bit pricey. Might have to wait a turn for that.
You will feel my power.
We do have another thief, which is good. Could have parked a thief there just to block the gold mine, but it seems a little inefficient. Could potentially send this thief off to do some reconnaissance. But, I don't know. I might just keep her on hand for now. Shove her in some trees. They'll never see her. Okay, good. Still got a decent amount of death mana. Don't seem to be actually going through that much, despite casting Summon Skeleton every single turn. Okay, let's see if we can uncover what's there by warping him in here or something like that. More roads are brilliant. Okay. We've got a dwarven city with a veteran. Okay. I might have to warp him in round about here next turn.
You will feel my power.
Alright, let's see what damage they do from this point. It's a rock being cast to go after this capital, presumably. Nope, he's just gone completely insane. I just completely wasted that as well. Very strange behaviour from the AI. That thief is probably dead though, just because the Empire will finish her off. Oh, no, turns out didn't want to waste his time, just wanted to waste his mana instead. Interesting, what was that all about? Oh, he's going after that neutral party. Fair enough. I may have to start skipping the enemy turns. just to keep things a little bit more dynamic. I've been thinking about ways I can potentially speed things up for this mission, just because I think we're going to have to play it quite slowly, but without it being horribly boring. I think I might have to take this city now just to get the extra healing. Let's do that. So if we don't take it, someone else is going to. One down, 2 down, and that's the 2 XP we needed. Quite efficient XP gains there. XP gains equals more brains. Excellent.
My prince.
Where was that rock planting now?
Yes.
Okay, you still need to make your way down here.
Yes.
Who dares?
Okay, so you did manage to get a full turn's heal from there, uninterrupted by the what's it? The rock that was summoned in, which just went crazy instead. Okay, warrior. So the only difference between these ones is that one has a novice on the back. Potentially like to use this opportunity to pounce on them. Wondering if we can be sneaky enough to send this thief off to the shops. Oh no, sheep. The sheep. Combine the word thief and shop. The thief can't actually go to the shop to sell items. It's literally just to steal. So we will have to use Slutula for that purpose. It might have to just be one of these rather boring parties for now. Just pop out, kill, and then hopefully back to the capital. I suspect he'll be out of movement points, unfortunately. So I want this guy to go first. Unfortunately, his initiative is too high. Low, sorry. Because I'd like this one to attack the Templar and split their damage between the two. But that ain't happening. So what we'll have to do is let the Templar take all the damage. Oh, only half the damage. And then hopefully keep that guy paralysed, but everything I seem to say just turns to shit now. I seem to be able to curse things with by merely talking about them, which is fine. Just need to use the old reverse psychology. Okay. Nice bit of XP. We are one movement point short from getting back to the capital. I'll move them back anyway. Could have gone after these guys, but that's looking a bit risky. And I'd like to keep all of those Templars, if at all possible.
My powers.
I'm not even entirely sure what to do with you. Should we just poison him? Because if we poison him, that also blocks him as well. So that might be
Yes.
fairly good move. Then he's literally only got this way to move unless he wants to take down the thief, which is fine. Then that hopefully puts him off attacking Slutula.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I've got one last thing to do, haven't I? Before I end my turn. Here we go. Further up here. So we'll plonk him in there. Ah, that's a ruin. More accurately, a troll den. And another one. The old bear lair.
Yes.
Lovely. Okay, we are going through quite a lot of money. I appreciate that. And one could argue potentially wasting it just on speeding up. Oh, piss off. There's the ghost gone again. Speeding up the recovery of units. Thankfully that didn't kill Slutula. Presumably because he's got 20% extra HP. So that's something. The fact that they can one-shot... The fact that they can one-shot our back line is really annoying with the permadeath thing. We're going to have to be leveling up a lot of ghosts, I feel. But I think that is just how people expected this mission to go, generally. Okay, Templar is a little bit damaged. I think if I do this, and we focus on that warrior, first of all, you should be able to protect the Templar from most of the damage. You'll take one lot of damage, and then that'll be it. Let's do it. I mean, it does give us more of a reason to hang on to the dragon, to be fair. Credit where it's due. The dragon will take quite a few spells before it goes down. So this party seems quite spell resistant. Okay, that's pretty decent. The only weakness is the Spectre and of course the leader as well. Which is not a great couple of weaknesses to have, but
My prince.
it does mean our front line is pretty much untouched by any kind of enemy spells. Of course, they've killed the spy. Okay, let's get you resurrected. Or for the high jump, sorry. We'll see how that goes. And I think next time Slutcher is going to have to get some
Yes,
bit of retail therapy going.
my prince.
What to do with you? I feel like I could probably use her for some reconnaissance. Could uncover this part of the map. There's not going to be much there. Really want to... It's highly unlikely, but send her off to steal some spells from here. Which way would she have to go? Immediately to fight these ones, of course. Okay, I'm going to have to just... She can just be part of a little entourage with... she can be a HR assistant. There we go, that'll do.
Yes, my prince.
Everyone's gone. No! We need to steal that rod. There we go.
You will feel my power.
And... good position for a skeleton. Feels like around about here. Oh, what is this? The Ice Caves. Another dwarven city. Some life mana. Looks like we're going to end up revealing the Undead capital. Sorry, Legion's capital. Not even the Legions. Oh, dwarven capital.
Yes.
I'll get there eventually. Another rock. Is it going to go rogue and attack the thief instead? That's the question. I suspect it is, at this rate. This is exactly the course of events. No, it's not. Okay. Okay, Templar can take 2 hits from the rock, it looks like. We've got a bit of wiggle room. Okay, thankfully he didn't need it. Enemy thieves never seem to last longer than 2 like poison attempts. Is it me? Or is that just always the case? They always seem to get one off and then the second one just obliterates them. Oh, we've got living armour as well. I think that Templar is dead. And we cannot mind attack him, for want of a better word. So yeah, Templar's down, which is sad. But the other Templar lives, still. Okay. At least Slutula's getting a little bit more experience. Yeah, these enemy turns are getting a little bit too long. I might have to start cutting them, but potentially just highlighting any, I don't know, ridiculous AI actions or something of particular importance. But we'll see. I might test it out the next turn that we hand over to them. Okay, so do we still have a thief? Which is nice. So let's get another spy into their army. Which many do we have? I think I'd like to... Yeah, Templar is dead. So we don't have to resurrect a leader for a change. So we might as well take this life mana.
Yes.
Okay, this is still like super straightforward, so... take this opportunity to go after him. Or maybe use Slutula against him.
Who dares?
So you are unfortunately gone, buddy boy. So they're very frontline heavy in that party. do I actually have any spells I can use? 50 infernal mana away from being able to use that, unfortunately.
Yes.
None of this looks particularly useful. I could summon a skeleton just to tickle him, but that's not going to do much. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I need to take this city next. That's our next target. That gets us gold mana and it speeds up the acquisition of the infernal mana. Then I think we've got a pretty good solid base to just build up from. So I'd like to get some extra experience for Slotula.
Yes.
And I have, yeah, I literally no other means to weaken this guy. Is it going to be enough? I don't know. I might play it safe.
You will feel my power.
You can go after him instead. Because until I can get to the point where I can just do a little bit of damage first of all with some spells, I'm just going to be really careful with my secondary parties. You paralysed? Yeah, lovely. Nice and straightforward. Pitiful amount of experience, but that's to be expected. Okay, sneak you round and then we'll do some potion swapping, I think. So, all the stabs go to you. Any of these scrolls that we're not going to use. Sanctuary seems useful in this mission if they're just going to be stupid with the spellings. Rot scroll, that's fine. And then you basically just get all of these potions to sell. Whoa, not that. I still want to keep hold of that book and see if we can explore using it on a more regular basis. So it's either scrolls or staffs that Slutness has now, which is great. So with your remaining movement points, let's put you back in there first of all, just to save a few movement points, and then off you go up to there, towards the shoppy.
You will feel my power.
Okay, that feels alright. So, yeah, I'm going to, I'll start skipping the enemy phases until, you know, something more interesting happens, or we gain a bit more momentum, or we come across like a particularly scary looking enemy party. Okay, as expected, nothing really happened other than them finding a spy once again. I'm not too entirely sure why I'm bothering with spies these days, but that's fine. This party did manage to take down this ruin. So that is a potential way of us actually getting the contents of ruins, which would be to let enemy units to actually take them. And then we just sweep in and kill them. That could be a thing. I'm just going to sell all these. We can't use potions because of the Wheel of Mortis deemed it unnecessary. So let's do that. Quite what we do with this money now, I don't know. I feel like we should just keep kind of entrenching our position somewhat. There's not much you can do with those. I think I'm just going to get him to maybe defend the homelands for now. Did it send someone back to garrison? Oh my goodness. Right, okay, that's a thing. And garrison they did. Kind of want to use her to take down these guys, but Dark Lord would have a bit of a hard time with that. Because either the Rock Giant would remove his ward and then kill him, or that warrior leader on the bottom would kill him. I think we're going to need to just take it easy in the capital. Shall I kill this thief? Seems like unnecessary damage, if you ask me. You can poison him, just to send a message. There we go.
Who dares?
Okay, it's not looking great for Slutula, with this literally beaming down upon him. Ideally, I'd want to take this gold mine, but if it's going to take too long, I might just recruit a new rod planter for it. It is going to take too long, isn't it? Oh god, we've got the rod planters invading now. Turned their attention to this area, which is fine. I mean, we've got quite a lot of resources from here now. It's kind of like paid for itself. So I'm happy just to... There she is, Aurangzeb. Grab ourselves a new rod planter just to take that gold, and a couple of turns in, and then she's paid for herself basically. Okay, I can't reach any other units from here, so there's not much point in speeding up the healing. We'll just have to see how that goes. Oh, but first, is this the dwarven capital? Could be the legions. That'll be a turn up for the Bucks. There it is. Okie dokie.
Yes.
Who was actually in there? Any upgraded stuff? What giant? Veteran? Alchemist? Oh, all upgraded stuff.
Who dares?
Right, okay. That seems good enough for me. So unfortunately Slutula was a vengeance of Ymir upon. So he's very much dead. So we're going to have to drag his lifeless corpse back to the capital for healing. Where did that warrior leader go? He killed the thief and then ran off somewhere. That was in this direction. Oh, there it is. He's literally behind this mountain, which is bullshit. Can I reach him? No. I'm a couple of movement points short, which is sad. Because they still have some damage. This rock giant is... We can probably kill that in one turn, actually. So that would be a really good opportunity to take him down. I think I've managed to screw myself over by leaving Slutula there. But never mind. So what we need to do now is think about how we actually get to the point where we can take this city. Which ain't looking likely at this point, I've got to say. So, we are obviously going to have to try and get some extra XP in the meantime. I'm going to take down these elven units. There'll be a lot of direct damage to the Mistress of HR, unfortunately. But that should be all of it. Okay, what else is going on there? So we need to bring you back. I don't really know what I'm doing with this rod planter. I'm kind of just like keeping her on to hand, just in case we need to quickly remove any rods before she gets whacked, basically. You can do some reconnaissance actually, now that I've opened up that passage.
Yes.
And we can still keep on going with our skeletons. See if we can move him down there. So I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of landmass in this direction. Yep, there it is. It's going to be a tiny island,
Yes.
which is fine. Okay. It should do for now. Okay. Again, nothing much happening. The warrior's been taken down as they just cast yet another elemental spell. So, despite the leader dying, we can obviously revive him, but everyone else is going to have to go, unfortunately. So, he fulfilled his purpose, which was to sell a bunch of crap. So we've still got a net gain on that. This party went after the ruin, as you can see. Unfortunately, we don't have enough movement points to take advantage of them being exposed. However, this guy just started bumming around here for some reason, and has left himself exposed and within range of the evil presence of HR. So I'm not above taking advantage of that. Do we bother with this? I think we can probably just take care of it with our current resources. I think if we do something like this, I want the Dark Lord, which has more HP, to be attacked by him. Take down the rock giant in one turn. Potentially paralyze the other rock giant. We'll see how it goes. I think we should be alright. Okay, these guys have like dog shit initiative. Yeah. So this front guy is dead. Okay, 78 damage. His damage is going to be blocked. Oh, he went for the dragon. Oh ho ho ho. I see. Okay, so based on that, let's paralyze him. Just to prevent further damage to the Dark Lord. That's one slippery giant. Well, they're all a bit slippery. Okay, he's got an initiative of 40, so I'm quietly confident we can take care of him. Okay, so hopefully no more damage for the rest of this fight. Can we get a level up out of it though? No. Not far off though. Do you have any goodies? Haste scroll, dwarven digribble, dirigible. That's it. It always takes me a while for my mind to like pass that word. What's this? Runestone and life mana to give us pretty decent buff. It's nice. Okay, they're going to plant a rod here. So let's have her on hand to remove said rod. Can you just go around here? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Ooh, some extra death mana.
You will feel my power.
Lovely. I don't think there's much else for me to do. I may have to reinforce this city at some point. It seems like a bit of a weakness. If they take this, then they could be able to very quickly get that gold mine. But I'm only going to really do that once we've got a surplus of gold. Anyway, time to end the turn. What in blue blazes is going on here? They somehow feel it necessary to go after a rod planter with a golem. That's a tier 4. Yeah, tier 4 Empire summon. Could just keep paralysing it and then he will be forced to flee, I think, won't he? Will that happen? I can't be asked. Anyway, that was fun. So thankfully, they did seem to be fairly focused on taking down that rod planter for some reason. HR was pretty much fine. I'm just calling it HR now, I've realised. They did manage to retreat this army back into this city, so that's still going to be a pain in the neck for us. I don't think we can take on this with the garrison bonus from the city, which is annoying. Eyeing up this one though. Could sneak up there, but it offers no strategic importance to us.
Who dares?
I wonder if I can just transfer you to this one. And then we need... yeah, we need you to get some healing. And then... all we need is for them to just leave this city undefended for one turn, and then we can take it. We will have to use that haste scroll, but it seems like a worthy use of it. Some more infernal mana, very good. I'm just going to go this way, just so... I don't know why. I think I summoned him in the wrong way. It was going to use most of his turn to go around that cliff.
Darkness involved.
Okay, be lovely if we can get that death mana. It seems to be fairly well naturally defended.
Yes.
Okay, that'll do for now. Okay, the moment is upon us. They have... they've left this city in pursuit of, I don't really know what, maybe one of these neutral parties. So now seems like a good time for us to pounce. It is fairly lightly defended. Not too bothered about what's going on here, so I'm going to have to move you up. And I think she's got a haste scroll. Should have probably checked before leaving the city, but yeah, we're all good. So let's just take the plunge. I'm debating whether to... Oh, we can't use that protection staff because we need Runestone mana. So just going to have to go for it and just do some strategic paralysis, methinks. Okay, so he's boosting him up to 100 damage, which is a bit poop. Can we just kill him before he actually attacks? No, because of the defense bonus. That's okay though. You take one lot of damage from him. Who's he going to go for though? Dark Lord. Weird. I wonder why. I would have thought you'd have just gone for the top line. I wonder why he sees the Dark Lord as more of a threat. Okay, so this guy's almost certainly dead, so let's paralyze him. Okay, the rest should be fairly straightforward now. Now it feels like my best bet is to just kind of hunker down and very slowly edge forward. Oh, nice. It's our extra Dark Lord. Still got quite a ways to go to get some promotions on these two, though. My liege, it seems that the Empire and the Mountain Clans have allied against us. We will have to destroy them both. Wow. I mean, this guy living in the past. Okay, whatever. Lovely. Okay, so we have the 3 cities on our main blob of land, which gets us 2 gold mines and this infernal mana. Next, I think we need to take these 3, because these 3 give us a strategic edge with all the resources that are here as well. So I'm tempted to, because it just seems to be a lot of toing and froing with the enemy AI forces, unless something happens with this pretty big army, I'm going to cut to a point where I'm in a good position to start pushing forward, I think. Otherwise it's just going to be turn after turn of just me floundering, I think. Anyway, so we'll hopefully catch up in just a moment. Okay, I tell a lie. I'm going to be kind of like, I'll show you these parts, just the uncovering bits of the map, just because it's quite interesting. So we've got Euronia's tower. We've got quite a lot of gold. This kind of looks like, with the fact that it's called a tower, kind of suggests that it's a spell vendor. It is. Haste would be lovely, but we're quite limited on life mana. What's this one? That is... Oh, it's a level 4 Legion spell. We have all the mana for that, don't we? But it's so expensive, though. Seafaring would be also nice. And it's super cheap. It's going to have to be seafaring. No, it's not. I don't know. I don't think I have any immediate use for all of these, to be honest. I'd rather just hoard my gold and build up our defences, but it's nice to know that it's there. Okay, and ye old Kraken. Lovely, alright. I'll probably jump cut to the next time I summon in another skeleton, actually. Okay, so I'm summoning this one in here just because there's a whirlpool there, so there's going to be very little to discover in this particular part, so we can leave that covered up. It's probably going to be very boring. Yeah, there we go. Wasn't it worthwhile me recording that one? Yeah, rocking them in the middle of nowhere once again. It's the best way to find this kind of shit. So we've got the den and Agolon's camp. Can you train a skeleton? Oh, we can't find find out if you train a summoned skeleton. Be a complete waste of money, but I'd do it for the memes. yeah, the only thing that's left is this kind of big clump in the middle. We kind of know what's going on here. There could be something there, but I don't think it's going to be of particular use to us. So the only thing I'm really waiting for now is this main dwarven army, which went up here and took down this, I think it was like a cultist, marble gargoyle, and a devil, I kind of want to say. So they're looking a bit knackered. So I'm chipping away at them with some... Oh, yeah, there we go. I've been using that Staff of Thunder just to kind of keep the damage up or high on the units. And at some point they're going to have to come back, at which point I will pounce HR-wise and produce some sort of employee enlistment form. And then they will just give up on life, hopefully. So that's the plan. Nothing else really of interest going on, so we'll catch up in a moment. I've got the feeling this is going to be a terrible idea, but I'm summoning the skeleton in there. Okay, I just think there's nothing else to uncover really on the map. So I think that's probably going to be our final skeleton that we warp in. Everything else is just kind of like thin strips of just undiscovered land. So yeah, that might be the last skeleton, unless we go after a thief or something. The trap has been sprung and the time is right. So we've got these guys. They did some shit around here, and the leader's dead, so they've been limping back. And I was hoping I would get this opportunity to pounce upon them, and the opportunity is nigh, I believe. So I'm going to use. Hang on, let me just see what's going on here. The only thing that's going to actually damage us in the first turn is the Tempest Giant to the back line. Rock Giant is going to get blocked, so we can buy the wards on the guys, on our Dark Lords, our Dark guys, unless he goes for the Doom Drake, of course, and then we've got the Veteran as well. So it's whether any direct damage is going to make a difference here. Do we have any buffs instead to use? Mind-based attacks is not going to be useful, or Mind Ward, should I say. Runes on life mana we can't do, so we may have to... Oh, there's Rot Scroll. It does look like a fairly beefy party. Reduces by 33% the damage inflicted by enchanted units. Let's go for that. I think this is probably going to be our main dwarven adversary, I think. I've not seen anything more powerful, put it that way. All this just seems to be throwing at us as rod planters and crap nowadays. Let's go for it. So, who do we focus down? It's probably going to be the Rock Giant, and I keep the Storm Giant stunned, just to preserve our backline, because there's no point in paralysing something if the Spectre then gets killed, because then it immediately dissolves the paralysis. Let's see who they target though. Dark Lord, Dragon. Okay, it's to be expected. Wow, his initiative is the same as the Spectre, so we can potentially get an initial paralysis on him. Damn it, it wasn't to be. Well, that's fine. We were warded against most of that. Let's get rid of him. That is a shame. Oh, can we get rid of this guy? Wow, that was a really bad initiative roll on the Veteran. He should be going first, but he isn't. Ah, Giant's going to get another shot in though, which is sad. That should hopefully be it though. Unless we get some horrendous luck. No, we're all good. 165 XP. Still a ways off some more promotions, unfortunately. But that was a big victory. Chant of Fortitude, that's really nice. 53% more armor. Water Ward, Scroll, Ignis Mare. Oh, there it is, Banner of Resistance. Be still my dead heart. So this is a direct improvement over our Banner of Protection, which is pretty epic at this point. Just what I needed in my moment of despair. No doubt they're going to cast some spells just to take advantage of our weakened state, which is sad, but what can you do about that? So, Slutula's just been going around killing lots of rod planters. He's looking fairly good at the moment with his pre-promoted party. We have some Empire troops invading. They're clearing out the spiders for us, which is alright. I kind of want to do it myself, but they've taken the initiative on that one. I'm going to have to... Everything's just coming out Aurangzeb. I'm going to take that rod, of course, just because we need to very fiercely defend our lands. I don't know where this guy's going. I've got this place fully upgraded and garrisoned now, so whether he's just going to the shop or not, I don't know. I don't like him in our lands, though.
Yes.
But that's more or less it, I think. So I'll end my turn, and we'll see what happens. Alrighty, these guys fancy their chances against that heavily fortified city I literally just showed you, so we're going to have to, well, obviously lose this, but potentially they've come into something of a trap. This guy has loads of HP. We might be able to take down this veteran at this rate. That would be nice. Don't think we've got enough firepower to take down all of our units, unfortunately. Ghost is doing a good job, though. Let's see how far we get with this. Even if I can just take down one of their units, just makes it easier for us to reclaim the city, which would be nice. Not with a miss like that, though. Okay, is that the veteran gone? No, it's all gone a bit pear-shaped. Oh, what a bunch of misses. Veteran down. That'll do me. That's a victory. It's enough of a victory for me. Whatever. Do what you like, Ghost. Oh, he survived it. There it goes. At least they didn't level up. Yeah, we lost the city. But we can reclaim that pretty quickly. Let's just see what happens with the rest of this turn. Potentially over-egging it somewhat with the golem. Are they going to send it after the thief? Yeah, this absolute madness again. See if you can run. Nope. Then probably going to go after a spider with that golem instead. Yeah. Oh, of course I left that city unguarded. That's alright. Yeah, so the Empire seem to be taking the southern parts of the land, with the dwarven clans coming in from the top, as one would expect. This guy's fairly well upgraded, so I might have to pull back just slightly until we can get him into an exposed area and whittle him down. Okay, she has enough movement points to get there. I'm not liking the fact that one of these guys may be one-shotted. But I don't think there's anything we can do about that. Let's see what we've got. We can do some healing. That'll probably do it, actually. Don't want to lose that Spectre. They're quite easy to replace, but it's just inconvenient. Okay, that will do it, I think. Yep. Alright, let's take this back and probably done for this episode, methinks. Nothing particularly exciting happening. It's just one of those missions where you've just got to grit your teeth, and there usually comes a turning point where things just start to go your way. Bloody hell! It's not now though. That's not this point. Not with the double miss from the Dark Lords. That's just painful to watch, and a miss from the Dragon as well. Yeah. Just for good measure. Jesus Christ, what's going on with this giant? I thought you had some sort of spectral form that he'd phased into for a moment there. Tome of Earth. Unaffected by the first Earth-based attack. That's probably going to go to the shop.
Darkness will fall.
Okay, as for you, I'm just using him just to beat back the rod planters, and he's doing a really good job of it. So I'm going to continue on with that. In fact, no, I'm not going to put him there, because I don't like the vicinity these guys seem to be moving around in. I think we can probably send you up there and then round to get that death mana, which is here. I'd just like to reclaim that. I'm desperate to get some more undead spells. We can potentially get one from this shop, actually. And because we know we can do it, I'm just going to cheese it and send a skeleton in. It's going to send a skeleton to shops for us. What have we got in here? It's an actual shop. Ooh. Banner of Strength, Runeblade, and Runestone. Load of rubbish. I honestly thought that was a... Wow, you can't move anywhere. That's sad. You'll just be trapped there for eternity, i.e. one turn. Yeah, I thought that was a spell mage for some reason. Spell mage? That makes sense, doesn't it? Right up, before I lose any more of my sanity, I'm going to wrap things up, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye for now, Questers.